Welcome to Blue Helm Space News Brief. On this day in 1871, Orville Wright was born. He showed interest in technology and science early in life, performing experiments and dismantling things to find out how they work. He fit the stereotype of a budding inventor far more than Wilbur. Today is August 19th. Kepler Communications announced a launch agreement August 18th with Exolaunch of Germany for 2 CubeSats scheduled for flight in September on a Russian rocket rideshare mission. Under the contract, Exolaunch will provide launch, mission management, integration, and deployment services for Kepler's 2 6-unit XL CubeSat built by the University of Toronto Institute for Aerospace Flight Laboratory. The Kepler satellite scheduled for launch in September, quote, will deliver additional capacity for Kepler's global data service and serve as technology demonstrators for Kepler's narrowband connectivity Internet of Things service, according to the news release from yesterday. Janine Medvedeva, Exolaunch commercial director, said in a statement, quote, our team is ready to utilize the launch expertise and deployment solutions to ensure smooth deployment of Kepler's satellite into orbit, unquote. Indian Earth observation startup Pixxel announced today it raised $5 million in a seed investment round for a constellation of Earth observation satellites. With the latest funding, Pixxel plans to expand its 25-person staff based in Bengaluru and Los Angeles, quote, and accelerate progress towards the deployment of its constellation, unquote, according to the news release. Quote, expansion in the United States is a priority, unquote, Pixxel CEO Awais Ahmed said, quote, a lot of our agriculture and oil and gas customers are based there, unquote. Founded in 2019, Pixxel seeks to make satellites as important in people's everyday lives as the global positioning system, Ahmed said. With that goal in mind, Pixxel plans to create a software platform to make it easy for customers to drag and drop satellite imagery as well as models and tools to help them make sense of the data. Pixxel plans to launch its first satellite, a 15-kilogram technology demonstrator, in November on a Russian rocket. The firm's second satellite is scheduled to launch in 2021 on a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. Japan's asteroid sampling mission is officially clear to return its precious cargo to Australia in December, according to the statement from both countries' governments. The Hayabusa 2 spacecraft is trekking back to Earth with a sample capsule full of material snagged from a near-Earth asteroid called Ryugu. The Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, JAXA, which runs the mission, has long planned to deposit that capsule in the vast desert of Australia, but the new announcement marks Australia's official approval of the plan. Quote, this mission is a very scientific and technical feat, as the first ever subsurface asteroid sample to be returned to Earth, unquote, said Australia's Minister for Industry, Science and Technology. Skyrora has successfully launched its 2-stage, 4-meter-tall suborbital rocket called Skylark Micro from the company's mobile launch complex at Langanese Peninsula, Iceland. The launch is part of Skyrora's de-risking program leading up to the building and launching of its orbital vehicle, Skyrora XL, scheduled for 2023. So listen, let's get real. You got to do something with those important documents you have lying around. Whether it's for business or personal, residential or commercial, Future Shredding will provide contactless, on-site shredding right to you. You can watch it being shredded right inside the truck. It's awesome. Since 2007, they've been around shredding in Southern California. If that's something you need, go to their website at www.futureshredding.com or give them a call at 562-426-0557. Law, policy, and events. The U.S. military's X-37B spaceplane program will remain under Air Force management for the foreseeable future and won't join other Pentagon space programs turned over to the Space Force after the establishment of the new service branch last year. The Air Force's 2 reusable winged X-37B spacecraft, built by Boeing, have launched on 6 classified missions, testing out new space hardware, deploying small satellites, and performing other clandestine duties on missions that have logged years in orbit several hundred miles above the Earth. The Aerospace Corporation will hold its next space policy show webinar tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The topic is Present and Future of Space Commerce. The participants are Aerospace's Ed Swallow and Kevin O'Connell, Director of the Office of Space Commerce in NOAA, which is part of the Department of Commerce. If you'd like to be a part of that, the link is in the show notes. So I was outside last night just minding my own business, and I whipped out the Starwalk 2 app. Not a plug, but if they want to do a plug on this podcast, I'm down. Wink, wink. Anyway, and then I scrolled over to the locate satellites, and I was able to pull up a couple Starlink satellites flying by. I know this is nothing new, but just thought I'd bring it up. It's really cool. If you don't have it, it's so worth checking out. you should download it and get the upgraded package that shows you all the satellites and all the updated constellations and stuff. It's pretty neat. Anyway, if you guys heard a little buzzing in the background, you're not going insane. Believe me, it's just that I had to move downstairs today in the kitchen, and we have the air conditioning on because it's hot. And yes, we've been conserving energy. I don't need that on my feed. I don't need you to come after me with emails. It's all good. We're also helping out, doing our part. But anyway, I hope you all are well. I hope you all are taking care of yourselves and staying cool. Don't forget to drink your water. I'll talk to you tomorrow.